What's up, everyone? Welcome to the October 29th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. And we have a 6-game NBA slate tonight. We're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options on DraftKings. But first, we still have the no-brainer bet from BetMGM. All you have to do is click the link in the description below, bet $10 on any NBA moneyline bet, and if anyone in that game makes a three-pointer, you'll get $200 in free bets from BetMGM. This offer is not available for residents of New York, Pennsylvania, Ontario, or Mississippi. But if you're able to bet on BetMGM and you don't live in one of those 4 locations, take advantage of this. Click the link below, bet $10 on a pregame moneyline bet, and get your free $200 from BetMGM as soon as someone hits a three-pointer in that game. Now, taking a look at the top 5 tournament plays on DraftKings, number 5, Goga Bitadze, currently projected for 6% ownership with a 21% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Bitadze is $3,500 and center only. Miles Turner is out tonight for rest on the second half of a back-to-back for the Pacers. In the 4 games that Turner has been out this year, Bitadze has averaged 18.6 minutes per game and about 1 fantasy point per minute. He has been very volatile, however, he's played 10 and 18 minutes in 2 of those games, 25 in another one. So you've kind of seen that his playing time does depend on Isaiah Jackson in front of him. It also depends on what they do with Terry Taylor in the rotation. But Bitadze has been a 1.05 fantasy point per minute guy going back to the start of last season. So if he does find a way into more minutes, he's likely to look very good at this price tag. Number 4, Giannis Antetokounmpo, projected for 22% ownership with a 26% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Giannis is $11,800 with power forward and center eligibility. So far this year, he's averaged 1.82 DraftKings points per minute with a 35.9% usage rate, 33.8% assist percentage, and an 18.5% rebounding percentage. For as long as Chris Middleton is out for the Bucks, Giannis is going to look exceptional. Number 3, going back to the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson, $4,300 price tag, projected for 15% ownership with a 26% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He has power forward and center eligibility and has averaged 1 DraftKings point per minute in the games that Turner has been out this year. Going back to last year, he's about a 1.1 fantasy point per minute guy. There is foul risk with Jackson. He fouls a lot. There's also rotation risk just because the Pacers aren't playing for anything this year. They are tanking and they're going to have some weird rotations. But if Jackson can get into the mid-20s at this price tag, he's likely to be a very good play. Number 2, Desmond Bane, 29% projected ownership, 39% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He's $7,400 with shooting guard eligibility. Bane has been excellent for the Grizzlies this season, and John Morant is doubtful to play tonight. Jaren Jackson Jr. is still out for the Grizzlies as well. Since the start of last season, in the minutes that Bane has played without either of Morant or Jackson on the floor, he's averaged 1.18 DraftKings points per minute with a 27.6% usage rate and a 19.9% assist percentage. And sticking with the Grizzlies, number 1, Tyus Jones, projected for 51% ownership, but with a 62% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Jones is $4,700 and point guard only on DraftKings. He's averaged 0.99 DraftKings points per minute with a 22.2% usage rate and 27.9% assist percentage in the minutes that he has played without Morant or Jackson on the floor since the start of last season. And in 23 starts without Morant last year, Jones averaged 30.3 minutes per game. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options: number 5, Goga Bitadze; number 4, Giannis Antetokounmpo; number 3, Isaiah Jackson; number 2, Desmond Bane; and number 1, Tyus Jones.